everybody. This is Kenji with Ecotone Explorer. We're here at the Laguna Seca Raceway, the home of the Sea Otter Classic, the biggest bicycle gathering in the world. We've got companies here from all over the bike industry, but also kind of from around the edges, and that's why we're talking to you here at Ecotone Explorer. We're here talking with Ashley Rankin. Ashley's the founder of Shredly, and this is an apparel company that's launching for the first time here at Sea Otter?
Yeah, this is our first time at Sea Otter.
Awesome. So it looks like you have some really fun designs and some really functional designs. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and about how you came to this industry?
Yeah, sure. So my name's Ashley Rankin. I'm the owner and founder and designer of Shredly. We like to call it women's in mountain bike inspired adventure apparel. It really started as a mountain bike brand, but as a mountain biker myself, I knew that people who mountain bike did a lot of other things. So from the beginning, I've always designed all of the products to be very multi-use. So from the engineering of the garments to the fabrics that we select, everything is intended to be used for many things. So while your shorts will be great on the bike, they're perfect for camping, rock climbing, golfing, because most of the people that mountain bike do lots of other things outside as well. So we've really used that model while we've grown our categories, and we apply that same philosophy to all of the items.
Right, looks like your motto is mountain bike inspired adventure wear.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
And where do you guys come from, and where do you make the products?
So we're based out of Colorado, Carbondale, Colorado, but everything is made in the States, and we work with a couple factories actually here in California. So everything's made in the U.S.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, I actually was in Carbondale not that long ago, now that I think about it.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was touring with the Access Fund, and we came through and did a little talk about public lands and access and what was going on in the area there. And Carbondale is the home of Rock and Ice magazine and Trail Runner magazine, and it's got a little hub of the outdoor industry there, so
yeah,
no surprise that you touch on that market too.
It's an amazing place to be. I was actually kind of concerned about starting a small brand in a small mountain town in the middle of the state, or in the middle of the country, where all of the industry is either on the East Coast or the West Coast, but it's been amazing because I live and breathe in the market of my customers.
Absolutely.
And so we live this lifestyle that everybody aspires to live.
Mm-hmm.
So testing, we have access to all of it right there.
Yeah, very cool. So tell us a little bit about sort of your design sentiment. What's your background in design?
So I have a degree in apparel design and production.
Oh,
and
that helps probably.
It does help, yeah. I wanted to be a high-end couture designer, so I've definitely gone in a little bit different direction.
You're getting there, different path.
But I like to think of Shredly as the luxury brand, the luxury high fashion brand of the mountain bike world. So I'm kind of fusing two things. But I also had a degree in marketing, and so I've been able to combine the two things. To do this, I'm not an entrepreneur. I didn't never know that I was going to be building a brand, but I knew that I wanted cute shorts, and I wanted all of my friends to have cute shorts. And one thing led to another, and now we have this.
Well, it's interesting, yeah. That I know just about the bike industry just enough to be dangerous, but I feel I'm pretty well cultured in the outdoor industry, and the apparel scene in outdoor has been developing over a long time, and every outdoor shop you go into has racks and racks and racks of men's and women's apparel. When you're in a bike shop, it's pretty sparse usually. So how do you distribute your products to the bike market?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, since all of our products are made in the States, right away I knew that our model would be very heavily focused on direct to consumer, so that's a big chunk of our sales. But people like to try things on, and we like to work with all of our independent bike shops because we all grew up having our favorite bike shop. So we work with select group of independent retailers, and so we have a nice blend of direct versus wholesale sales. But to answer your question, getting yourself out there when you're a new brand is a challenge, right? In this day and age, one of our biggest channels of word of mouth is obviously social media, so that helps us a lot. We started on Kickstarter when crowdfunding was very, very new, and it was kind of scary, but that actually really helped us as a small brand because we were able to test our product. And our campaign was successful, so that's like the first
100% sell-through.
You made it, yeah,
first
exactly.
Time,
yeah, exactly. So getting the product out there is since we're so direct focused, word of mouth, social media, repeat customers. We had 128 Kickstarter backers, and they've all stayed they're like our best salespeople. They're our best customers. That was in 2012. So now that we're in 2019, to still have that many still with us is awesome.
Oh, very cool.
So it's a very grassroots effort, though, to answer your question. Yeah, we don't have big distribution. This is obviously a big show for us, and since it's so consumer focused, it's an awesome fit for us.
Yeah, right.
So we have a unique model. We take whatever you throw at us. We'll get it out there via any channel that we can.
Well, it looks like your booth is pretty busy. Tell us a little bit about, can you like choose a product that might be interesting to talk about? Just what makes you and Shredly different than what else is out there?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you an example. So right away you can see that this is not, you wouldn't guess that this is a mountain bike short. One of our biggest selling features is that we don't do your typical black bike short. There was enough of that when we started this, and my friends and I were all really looking for something fun and exciting, because mountain biking is fun and exciting, and so it's part of the whole experience of, from the moment that you get dressed, you start having fun. And what I can compare it to is that I was a dirt biker when I started this company, and getting dressed, you like have an experience of feeling like a badass putting your clothes on, and we weren't having that experience with mountain biking, and so
the bad part was happening.
right.
Yeah.
Not just not the bad part. So obviously, this is the cornerstone of our brand. Fun colors, fun designs. But when you touch the fabric, it's really nice and soft and stretchy. And so I took about 8 months to source this fabric, because I didn't want something that was just cute. I wanted it to perform, and I wanted it to withstand all of the elements that it would go through in mountain biking, but then everything else that we talked about. So when you're not riding and you take off your chamois and you're hanging out and you're camping for the weekend, I wanted something that would clean well, so you can wash them in the river. They dry quickly, they're quick dry. So there's a lot of hidden performance packed in these cute pair of shorts with little foxes on them. But that's what's so fun about this brand, is that they've really become recognizable, because they're wild, they're fun, a little bit more subdued, but they're all patterned. So that's
very cool.
the
You know, it's really unique, and even the detailing, like the button snaps here that are, kind of jewelish. I love it. It's very cool and very, very unique.
Yes.
Can't say I've seen that in the halls of outdoor retailing much at all.
No.
But you're right. I mean, how many people want to go walking around town? It's a little bit of the same with the footwear. You're click-clacking around town, or once you stop and you're at the cafe or whatever. You also don't necessarily want to be like in the chamois shorts. That people, that's kind of the regular fare for the cyclists. So.
Yeah. Well, and I think that everything in general is kind of shifting towards more of lifestyle. Like it used to be fun to dress the part and kind of look like a nerdy biker.
Yeah, right.
And now it's a little bit more fun to feel relaxed and like you're wearing more basic clothing. Not basic, that's the wrong word. We don't like basic. Clearly, we don't do basic. But just more of a lifestyle feel.
Yeah, very cool. So obviously this stuff is made in the USA. It's uniquely designed. I mean, it's got to be very expensive, right?
Well, I like to think that our pricing is very competitive for the products being made in the USA, but like I said earlier, it's definitely determined the model that we have, where we have to sell direct in order to support our USA margins. But there's so much that benefits that it's worth it for us in the end. So no, like our price range is very competitive to the brands that are producing overseas.
Sure, and I figured what you'd say is, well, if you're going to spend $10,000 on a bike, a couple $100 or $100 or even less.
It's part of the whole package.
So what is your pricing scheme for the products you offer?
Yeah, so our shorts range from $88 to $105, and it just depends on the style that you're getting and the features that you're going to get with that. So our most basic version is in the $88 range, and then our most techy version is $105.
Hey, and by the way, I'm feeling those. I realize there's not really like a big chamois thing in the seat in the seat. So
no,
what's that about?
Yeah, those are sold separately because we are because everything's made to use for so many different activities. The chamois are all sold separately, so you only wear those while you're riding, and then you wear the shorts alone for everything else.
Got it. Okay, that's cool. So they're modular in that way.
They are, and everybody has their favorite chamois. I like to think that ours are the best.
Oh.
But this makes it so you don't have to commit to the package.
Got it. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, very cool. Well, so if people want to learn more about Shredly and about your story, Ashley, like where would they go?
The best place would be to go to shredly.com. but we're really active on Instagram and social media, and our handle's at Shredly, so we're easy to find.
Excellent. So Shredly, just like it says on the banner. Well, very cool. Well, thanks for spending some time with us, Ashley. Good luck in your continued endeavors, and hopefully some people will discover you in the outdoor side through our channel. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe and leave a note for us. Thanks for taking some time, and good luck with the business. All right, take care.